Cricket presents the Warmup. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Ted Madden. Big district matchups all over the place. Let's get you warmed up. Rankings are great, but they don't get you into the postseason. It's the action on the court that counts. We have some great matchups between ranked teams this week, but what matters is who gets the dubs. Let's preview some of those games in the lineup, presented by So Chill Chips and Salsa. Dallas Carter is the top team in 4A, while Pinkston is ranked 8th. They battle each other this Friday night in a 13 4A matchup. Carter is rolling right now as they are taking down just about anyone that steps in their path. The Cowboys are led by Devin Lewis and Daniel Thomas, and they believe it's state tournament or bust this year. Last year, they fell to Faith Family in the regional final, and they had the team to go one step further this year. Pinkston is led by four-star shooting guard Dink Pate, who has proven to be hard to defend on the perimeter. This will be the first matchup between these two and should be a good one. In 14-5A, Lancaster visits Forney for a battle between two playoff projected teams. The Jackrabbits are loaded with length and offensive talent as they are led by four-year starter Aiden McDonald and a few three-year starters as well. Using that experience, Forney has started the season 20-2 and are ranked in the top 20 in the state. Meanwhile, Lancaster is always an athletic squad under head coach Farron Douglas. Dylan Battle and Cade Douglas are leading the way for the Tigers. This will be a good test for Forney to see if they will truly be a state contender.
Give yourself a well-deserved treat this winter and get a free Cricket Dream 5G with 5G included when you switch to Cricket.
Enjoy the authentic flavors of ancient recipes. So thin, so crisp, so good, so chill.
Duncanville's KJ Lewis and Ron Holland get a lot of attention for the nation's #1 team. However, it takes a solid point guard to make sure those guys get their shots. That's exactly what Evan Phelps is, and we caught up with him on the recruiting trail.
What's up? I'm Evan Phelps. Play point guard at Duncanville High School. Commerce, it just felt like when I went up there on my visit, it just felt like the right system for me. It felt like family. Being around the team and the coaches, they definitely embraced me since I got down there, the day I got down there. It just felt like home, and that was what I was looking for. And then, they have a great basketball program who just went D1, so it should be a lot of fun. Some of my strengths is definitely defending. My arm ball defense, I definitely feel like I'm one of the best at that. And then just being a primary ball handler, I feel like getting to my spots, getting my teammates open and get downhill, and then I could knock down the open three. My time at Duncanville was one of the best. I feel like I've been there for 4 years, so it just feel like family. The coaches is more than coaches, the players is more than my teammates, and I just feel like I could rely on them in the long run. Like they're always gonna be family for sure. And then the school is just, teachers aren't really your teachers. They're like, everybody's just close. Everybody's just connecting Duncanville. I want them to remember me as a leader, a winner, somebody that impacted on the culture that's there now. That's really it, just being someone who impacted on the culture that was built by David Peavy and the rest of the staff.
This winter, it's time to unlimit yourself and your family. Switch to Cricket and get 4 lines for $25 each per month, plus nationwide 5G and unlimited data.
There are other great basketball matchups this week, and we preview some of those in the Hype. District 10-5A has been jumbled at the top, and two of the frontrunners go at it Friday night when Frisco Liberty takes on Frisco Independence. Jacoby Coleman is the Redhawks' big-time scorer, as Liberty has a ton of solid wins on the season, including one over 6A state champion McKinney. Meanwhile, Independence is a team full of sharpshooters, including DJ Wells and Santana Arroyo. Look for this one to go down to the wire between these two top 20 teams. More ranked 5A teams take the court in Midlothian as the Panthers battle third-ranked Mansfield Summit. The Jaguars have made it to back-to-back regional tournaments, and they are thinking San Antonio this year. David Terrell and Richard Lemboy are a dangerous duo that have driven defenses mad for the past 3 years. Summit's supporting cast has stepped up as well, which is what has the Jags thinking about state. Midlothian is also a top 25 team and lean on senior Kelton Williams for production. Williams averaged 16 points a game last year and is holding his own this year as well. Last week, Denton High won our defensive title belt. We talk about how they did it in the Buzz. The Broncos held a talented Grapevine team to just 43 points last week in a big district win for Denton. MJ Thomas was a monster in the middle as he helped contain the Mustangs' 3 highly recruited freshmen. This week, look for the DeSoto girls to possibly make a run at the title belt. Andrea Robinson's bunch is always swarming on defense, and they'll need to do that this week as they take on possibly the best girls player in the state, Kylie Marshall of Lake Ridge. That's going to do it for today's show. For even more high school basketball content, be sure to follow us on our social media accounts, including Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm Ted Madden, and I hope you get out to see some great hoops action.